News. Maritime on Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and it's also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. Today's International Maritime Day, and it's been a very long year. The Ghana Maritime Authority is currently organizing a forum to mark the International Maritime Day, and Maritime and Port News will also be there. My name is Nanisi Boateng. Let's move straight to our stories this morning. The Minister of Transport, Honorable Kwikufori Siama, has told members of the governing boards of the Ghana Port and Harbours Authority (GPHA), the Intercity State Transport Corporation (STC), and to work in harmony and avoid boardroom wrangling, especially between the chief executives and board chairs. He urged the boards of the two state agencies to foster good relationship with management members of the institutions. They are going to provide policy directives too, believing that is the only way they could achieve great results. Teamwork, he noted, should not be compromised, stressing that President Akufo-Addo's appointed all of them to work together to realize the goals of the government he is currently governing.
For me, one thing I have to say, and I said it, the need for us to work together. And me on my part, and the part of the ministry, I have pledged my unflinching support to all the boards that I'm nominating. Because if we succeed, I will succeed. His Excellency will succeed, Ghana will be better. If you fail, it will be an indictment on me. It will be an indictment on His Excellency, and the people of this country may not give us opportunity to continue in office. So whatever it takes for us to work together, please let us do so. As a ministry, we are here to support you. We will not be mingling with the operational activities of agencies. That is not our style. We don't do so. But we will also not compromise on the policy direction of the ministry and His Excellency. We will give you all the support. I need your cooperation, and I will provide the direction. And please, let us work together. Power, without bringing people together, it means that you are not exercising it well. The usual tendency of Chief Executive Board conflict, I don't want to see it. I was appointed by the President, I was appointed by the President. Yet the two of you have been appointed by the President. It means that you need to work together. If the two of you have been appointed by the same person, I don't see the reason why the two of you should gel better than all other people. Yet, many a time, you see there's a sharp misunderstanding between the chief executive and the board chair. Everybody trying to show where power lies. I said it the other time, and I'm saying it here again. Don't give me that present chance of recommending to His Excellency that these people are not working together, and let's change them.
You heard the Minister of Transport, Kwikufori Siama. Meanwhile, the board chair of the GPHA, Honorable Isaac Osei, who delivered the acceptance speech on behalf of the two state agencies, promised to work together and bring the experiences to bear in achieving the policy direction of government.
I would like to express our sincerest gratitude to His Excellency the President for the opportunity to serve these two institutions at a very high level. Just to say a few words about what you've said. I think that the sentiments you have expressed here today are actuated mainly by your love of country and the need for all of us to succeed. I think that you would not have been reappointed to the position that you now hold if you had not performed well in the first 4 years of the mandate of President Akufo-Addo. So I congratulate you for that. Let me assure you on behalf of the boards that we take your comments quite seriously, and we will be working with you to ensure that the policy direction which government wants us to follow will be followed very, very closely.
And that was the board chair of GPHA, Isaac Osei. And moving on to some other stories this morning, the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, is to streamline and improve its online filing system to enable taxpayers to file their taxes with ease across multiple devices. Reverend Amwa further disclosed that GRA would use web analytics and customer relationship system and other digital tools to manage this and serve taxpayers across multiple channels such as phone, social media, chat boxes, or digital assistants, and many more. He said the authority was also poised to deploy systems to enhance tax administration of electronic services in Ghana, such as web hosting, online shopping, online betting, among others, in addition to rent tax systems. The Commissioner General, Reverend Amishadai Owusu Amua, noted that the cashless initiative had so far achieved close to 100% reduction in dishonor checks and a significant reduction in traffic at the offices. He further said that the GRA would do this in all and ensure that all come together to make this work. He made this known during the sword cutting for the construction of the authority's Information Technology Training Center in Tema. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The Institute for Energy Security, IES, projections indicates that price of diesel is expected to go up marginally from the beginning of October 2021. However, price of petrol is expected to remain same, though some petroleum products, including liquefied petroleum gas, will also go up. Meanwhile, some oil marketing companies, OMCs, have started adjusting their fuel prices upward at the pumps. Sources say the increase has been influenced by rising price of finished petroleum product on the international market. The pandemic-driven shopping spree is having at least one unintended consequences. Emissions from shipping are on the rise again. Consumers, out of boredomness, ordered everything from washing machine to Peloton exercise bikes, now fueling a global trade in goods and boosting demand for ships to deliver them. Now, with many orders on the books, the container fleet is spreading up at sea, burning more fuel, according to Gabriel Incorporation, the world's top agriculture trade. The increase in shipping emission comes just as the world faces a natural gas shortage that forces electricity producers around the world to use more dirty coal and even fuel oil. It also at odds with Pearl forecast, with the International Maritime Organization previously saying it expects significantly lower emission from the sector last year. Now, Jane Delma, head of Gabriel Ocean Incorporation Transportation Business, said in an interview in London earlier that global trade is growing, and that means emission will come up from transport. The boom is important in the battle against climate change because the shipping industry at large releases more carbon into the atmosphere than France and the UK. Combined, it has pledged to cut greenhouse gas emission in half by 2050. Global trade is expanding rapidly and unveiling causing disruptions to container freight trade, while China's economy is fully back. Several ports in the West are facing congestion due to the COVID-induced worker shortage. And finally, a holistic blockade of cargo ships in Southern California has left the supply chain and shipping industry in a crisis. Now, Mario Cadoro, the executive director of Port of Long Beach, warned this week. Cadoro said he oversees one of the busiest ports in the country. He further advised to start holiday shopping as soon as possible due to the disruption in supply chain. Now, the port will move about 20 million containers this year, more than ever before. Kadoro talks. Now, consumers will definitely feel the pinch as companies across the board, from raw materials to durable goods, electronic furnitures, and auto parts, have been hit with shortage and delays. Kadoro said the supply chain is definitely disrupted and has been for some time now. Earlier this month, ports in Los Angeles and Long Beach broke multiple records for the number of ships in the location, as well as the number of cargo ships waiting to dock. Since the number of vessels has slightly tended downward, but the port maintain unprecedented level of congestion. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen. God is our healer. My name is Nani Sibwati, my producers, Kwikwa Bwaji and Ejando. Have a great day.
Go. Wake up to a fresh morning.
And also actor, you know, a bassy no. Minim said, dear, we are Timothy who feel say a confidence, police for. And as a security for no, as sorry, say, I think it be a policy be a no meet me. I shall remember the Siena, and I said, I will see who is still no, who was sense of insecurity. I crack a woman, you know, you be a home and come. Oman penny so